Hello, welcome to Beau Hannam Guitars and Ukuleles. I just wanted to talk about I guess it's a jig or tool, which I use to carve necks. It's not really carving, it's more finish sanding, and how to get a really nice finish. So the problem is getting all this flat, and when you sort of fine sand it, there's always bits that aren't totally flat. So this area is just here is taller than where the light's showing, and the notorious area is here, but also mostly here. Now a lot of this area is to do with this flaring up, so you just have to kind of gauge where that is and get it flat from here to at least there. So what I do is make these. Now this is for a baritone, so it's too long for this, but I thought I would show you how I go about making one for a tenor ukulele. And I've got a whole bunch of them. This is for a classical guitar, and I've got them for a steel string guitar. So here we go. First, you just need to measure the area that you need to sand, and in this case it's about 8 inches, call it. You might, if you weren't doing a volute, you could go a bit further, maybe 8 1/4 or something, but I'll just do 8. And oh, look here, I've already done one. So I just got some scrap bits of plywood, just like this. This one is about 2 3/4. This one I think is a bit thinner. About the same. Doesn't really matter. 2 1/2 is fine, as long as it's kind of big enough to sort of hold. This one, these are a little bit thin, and they're just a bit hard to hold because you're going like this. So I thought something a little bit thicker would be good, and this is a nice length. I just super glued these together last night with thick super glue, then clamped it down to a flat surface, and so this should be, yeah, it's very flat enough. I mean, you don't need a engineering 0.001 flatness. It's just, it doesn't matter if there's a couple of thou in it. But what we do now is cover each side with, actually what I'm going to do is just trim off this excess and knock off the edges, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've just cleaned up these edges. Another thing I did was put a bit of a chamfer, or just a bit of a curl on this, on all the edges actually, and that just stops So I haven't done it on this one. what happens if you have a hard edge like that, it's much easier to cut into the edges or the ends. So now I just give it a little bit of a curve, and it doesn't seem to bite in as much on those edges. So now we've got some 80 grit sandpaper, stick it. This is either from StewMac or LMI, I forget. And just stick that on. A good thickness to make this would be the exact thickness of your sandpaper. This is a tiny bit thicker, like 1/8. So not enough waste to worry about. Other side is 120, just because I have 120. 180 would also be good. I wouldn't bother doing this with 220 because you really want this to be fairly rough, just because it normally takes quite a while to do. And if you've got thin or fine sandpaper, it just takes an annoyingly long time. Okay, so I'll show you the results of this on the neck now. Okie dokie. So here's that tenor neck, and this is a really nice size, perfect size. It's a little bit shorter than the full length, because this rides up and sometimes this changes a little bit. But this is the 80 grit first, and so you can see what appears to be flat isn't as flat as you thought. It's pretty good from here to here, but then it's all a little bit indented here. It's probably a little bit high here. That's pretty much what I expect. So this finish, which is what I'm working on now, this is straight off this Shinto rasp, and then I used the microplane rasp. These are really good. I think they're for zesting and sort of cooking more than woodworking, but I highly recommend these. They're great. So if this is a little bit too much, like if the high spots are a little bit high, and by a little bit high I mean it's going to take ages to sand them down, you can either hit it with a fine type of rasp or file or something, or just use a scraper and just spot scrape that down. I do both, just depends what's closer and how I'm feeling. So just a bit of that, hit it with a bit more pencil, and keep going with it. Normally I have this kind of more towards me, but because of filming I have to kind of do it one hand and it's a bit awkward, but normally I would have this in the vise in the middle, so it's way more sturdy, and then I can use two hands like this, and then just work all the way around. And then you may have heard of this trick. Let's turn off this light. You just use a lamp and use the horizon of the lamp to figure out where you are in regard to surface preparation of the neck. So if the horizon of the light hits, you know, here first or here first, but it's still shadowy here, that means you've got a bit of a lip here. I don't normally do this at this early stage. But it's not focusing. I'll have to figure out a different way to do this. But yeah, if the light is hitting this area before this area, you can see it's hitting here, but it's still dark here and also here. Then you just, you know, shape that accordingly. And so an ideal neck has, when you use a lamp, the horizon just perfectly covers this in, you know, even line on both sides all the way around. So that's how you know you're done. Anyway, that is my little tip of the day. I'm going to write tenor uke on this now, and then that will be a really sturdy jig / tool. And I know already that I am going to remake all of these to be double width, because just holding this, it's just so much easier. I could even do 3 layers. There you go. Thank you very much. If you like these types of instructional videos and tips and that, just please subscribe and show me some love. Thank you. Bye.